Hi everyone, today we have a new video review, and as you can see, this time we are going to talk about fresh release from Miniart, and it is made in 1/35 scale. So what it copies is clearly visible on the box art. These are chickens in 1/35 scale, so it might be actually useful for some cool diorama ideas, and that's why I decided to take a closer look. And what you will see in this video, it's actually the final shape of this release, so nothing will change and you will be able to get exactly the same thing as what you'll see in this video. And in my opinion, without any jokes, this is actually quite a cool thing to have, so that's why I decided to take a closer look. So first of all, you can notice that the size of this box is quite standard for such release from Miniart, and here is comparison with my hand. We have here also all of them depicted, and it's not written, well, it is written. There are 30 chickens inside, as you can see, of different types and also in different positions. Here also on the side you can see 5 languages for the safety notes, and also on the opposite side you can see 2 other kits from the same brand, and I reviewed them as well, so you can find them easily on the same YouTube channel. As for the rear side, we have here the parts map. As you can see, there are several sprues, and also we have the assembly manual, which is combined together with the marking guide. I guess it will not be a difficult task to assemble this. What will be even more difficult is actually to get the more or less convincing appearance of these figurines. And also here you can see the paints chart, which is more of the conversion table, and this is actually quite handy. Sometimes I'm tending to cut it off the box because you can use it later for your builds. So what we have inside is actually this plastic bag with the sprues, and that's pretty much all. And the plastic bag, well, traditionally for Miniart is sealed, so I just need to cut through it with the scissors, and we will check together what is actually supplied here and why it is an interesting add-on for your dioramas. So again, you might have seen on the box that there were also pigeons in the same scale. They were also quite cool, and that's why it is great that Miniart does not stop with these releases and they actually continue with next, let's say, versions. And what we have here is actually 3 pieces of each sprue type. So we are going to start with the sprue F, and I will just place the sticker in case you forget what you are watching. So here we have the first frame, and as you can notice, these chicken figurines are actually molded as the single piece parts. Maybe I can try to bring them even closer so that you can see what we actually get in here. The molding quality looks clean, legs are molded separately. And as I said, the challenge here is not the size of these parts and getting them together. The challenge is actually to get the more or less convincing marking on these figurines, and this will take some time for sure. And you should also try to find more or less convincing paint colors as well. Next, we continue with another sprue type. So again, I remind you that each one is coming in 3 pieces. So this one is also coming in 3 pieces, and here we have slightly different positions. We also have these roosters here, and they might be handy for some diorama ideas as well. Again, the size, as you can notice, is not that huge. This is 1/35 scale after all. But as you can see, we get also some add-ons for a bit more convincing scenes. So this is a really cool thing to get in 1/35 scale, in my opinion. So just to remind you about 2 sprue types, I'm going to place them like this. And as for the whole kit, it should be already available in Mix. You can get it together with other novelties from Miniart. And of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion. So what do you think about this release? Write it here in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye.